Well, I now move forward to invite the CEO of DHL Global Forwarding India for the welcome address. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. George Lawson.
There's some great music to get us going this morning. So, Honourable Minister, Mr. Sudhir Mungantiwa, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to extend a really warm welcome to you all here today. As we all know, the world is getting increasingly complex, more uncertain, more transparent, there are more choices, and to an extent, the world is becoming more volatile. I know our British friends are currently voting today on whether they're in or out of Europe as one of the latest examples. Of course, this is a challenge for us all, but at the same time, we live in what I believe is a significantly better time today than ever before. And why is that? Thank you to supply chain, thank you to logistics. So what is the proof point? Well, firstly, there's been considerable development and progress here in India and around the world in the last 50 years. And that primarily has been achieved through globalisation. Many markets, that's been a dirty word for too long. But I firmly believe that globalisation has only been possible due to logistics. And because we've been delivering products from one part of the world to another, we're actually responsible for bringing this world that much closer. And this has been possible principally thanks to the people in this room and people like you, supply chain professionals around the world. You've done a great job to enable trade and within India and the markets throughout the world to connect this planet. And global connectiveness is a powerful engine for both peace and prosperity. How much of the world is now traded to deliver the goods that we enjoy here and in other markets for our consumers? And as a result, how much of our world has improved? Let me share with you just two examples. Over the last 50 years, we've seen much progress, and now people live much longer. In India, there's been a 30% increase, 30-year increase in life expectancy, a 59% reduction in maternal mortality, an 81% fall in under 5 mortality, all driven primarily by an improvement in life sciences and also healthcare. These extraordinary results have been achieved thanks in part to reliable temperature-controlled logistics, where vaccines have been delivered all across the country without losing their efficacy. You should feel proud again to be part of an industry that has made that possible. Second example, economic growth through trade has allowed children time to go to school. It seems like a simple thing, but children going to school means more children are literate. And we've seen, as a result of that, a growth to 74% now in India of people who are literate, nearly a 6-fold increase in a little over 50 years. Again, as supply chain professionals, you played a part in driving that trade and giving the ability to people to invest in education. So, again, congratulations and well done to everyone in this room. However, we face significant challenges around the globe. As you know, inequity is increasing, we have conflicts that are rising, and in many markets, a little different from this one, but in many markets, the world is struggling for growth. In India, our challenges are a little different, but no less problematic. We have developing infrastructure, we have administrative complexity, we have a rapidly growing population with over 356 million people under the age of 24 years of age, making it the world's largest youth population in a predominantly agrarian economy. So to deal with these challenges, every country in the world, including India, is finding ways to develop and sustain growth. So what are the opportunities for growth? I believe opportunities lay in 4 areas. And this is not just for us, this is for our industry in order that we grow. The first one is service-driven innovation. And I had the good fortune to get down to the free trade zone just near the port in Mumbai yesterday to have a look at the fantastic facilities and operations now available right at our doorstep here in this market. I know there are similar operations in Chennai and other parts of India. That's a fantastic way to simplify logistics, to make importing and exporting that much easier. There are data-driven innovations. Imagine if we could tell you anywhere on the world of an event or a problem that's occurring real time. We can do that today. Through technology, simply telling people where their goods are and when they will be delivered is a simple but important innovation. And lastly, people-driven innovation. Investing in people who can deliver value to our customers is an important innovation. All of these things, including harmonised tariffs, simplified data flows, can boost cross-border trade and drive more growth. So what makes what we do here today really important? It's simply this: we can make a difference in this world. So we can support trade between people, between countries, between regions. And as the enablers of trade, and I really do believe this, as the enablers of trade, we are in a unique position to support the greater good, humanity's prosperity. So we truly are connecting people and improving lives. Of course, no organisation, no single organisation can fulfil this lofty ambition. We need to work hard, obviously, at improving quality and simplifying our processes, but at the end it's all about collaboration between shippers and consignees, between governments, between administrative bodies, between logistics service providers and professionals like we have in the room today. And it's only when we come together in a forum like this that we can create an environment that's conducive to growth, one which enables this economy and others to grow. In closing, I hope we have a really strong sense of our shared responsibility. I urge each of my senior industry leaders here today to contribute at least one idea, one thought, one action that you can take back into your workplace that will contribute to the area of logistics and make our industry and the world a better place. On that note, I'd like to thank you all for joining us, and I wish you a rewarding and very productive day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lawson. I request Mr. Rishi Kapoor to kindly come forward and present a memento to Mr. Lawson as a token of our appreciation.